Hello, my little angels. Welcome to Stories for Kids. Today's story is about a very grumpy dragon. Now, when you say that someone is grumpy, you mean that they are bad-tempered and miserable. Well, let's listen to what happens to him. The Grumpy Dragon. Deep in the heart of a dark forest lives a dragon. A tall fence runs all the way around his house, and the gate is always locked. The dragon looks out for people who dare to come near his home. He roars and breathes fire to scare them away. He is a grumpy dragon. The dragon doesn't care about keeping his home tidy. In his bad temper, he breaks plates and spills food. He throws teacups at the rabbits who sneak into his garden in search of tasty carrots. Even the mice are scared of him. At the edge of the forest, there is a happy village. People from the village don't go deep into the forest. They are afraid of the dragon. But one day, two children follow a path into the forest in search of a new place to play. The path twists and turns and leads the children deep into the forest. They soon get lost. Night falls and they can't find their way home. "I'm getting tangled in these branches," says Greg. "Watch out! There are spooky animals all around us," says Hannah as an owl swoops low through the trees. Suddenly the air around them is filled with fiery breath and smoke. The dragon appears. He is ready to scare the children away. But Hannah and Greg aren't scared. They are relieved to meet the dragon in the dark, lonely forest. The dragon takes pity on them and invites them in. The dragon lights a fire to warm them. He gives them hot soup and crusty bread. For once, he doesn't feel grumpy. He is happy to have the children around, even when they drop off to sleep. Next morning, the dragon makes them tea and biscuits. He gives them toys to play with and pencils for drawing. He leaves his front door open and he doesn't even mind the rabbits in the garden. And all the time, he's smiling and humming happily to himself. Later that day, the children realize that their parents will be very worried about them. "Can you help us find our way home, dragon?" says Hannah.
"I can do better than that," says the dragon. "I will fly you there myself."
The children climb on his back and they swoop up into the air. The people in the village are very glad to see Hannah and Greg return safely. Their parents are overjoyed. But when they see the dragon, they are afraid. He flies away quickly and returns to the depths of the forest.
"People never like me, even when I don't try to scare them,"
he says to himself sadly. Next morning, the dragon is fast asleep. He is dreaming about the happy day he spent with the children. He doesn't hear the postman drop a letter through his letterbox. The dragon doesn't receive many letters, so when he gets up, he is surprised to find one addressed to him. He sits down to breakfast and opens his letter. It is an invitation from the villagers. The children told their parents how well the dragon looked after them. They are throwing a special party in his honor.
"I must brush my teeth, comb my eyebrows, and put on my spotted bow tie,"
says the dragon excitedly. Everyone is at the village green for the dragon's party. They all wave to the dragon as he flies in. He is looking very smart today. "What a handsome and kind dragon," the people say. The dragon has never been happier. There is music, there are drinks, and there are delicious cakes to eat. And best of all, He has lots of new friends.
I'll never be bad-tempered again,
Says the dragon.
It is so much more fun to help people and make friends.
So my little angels, the grumpy dragon finally learns that there is more fun and happiness in making friends than to stay alone. Instead of being grumpy, he is now pleasant, cheerful and good-tempered. That's all for now. Until next time, bye-bye.